Peace be with you, everyone. Hope you all are fine. We have started lesson number 2, right? Class 10, lesson number 2, Chinese New Year, and we have done its vocabulary and comprehension, and we were doing its grammar. Yesterday we did collective nouns, use of must and must not, and we were doing present indefinite tense and present continuous tense. And tomorrow we will continue present indefinite tense and present continuous tense. Okay, let me share the screen. I would appreciate if you could take out your notebooks, right, and keep on taking the important notes as well. And take the books with you as well, and keep your lead pencils with you so that you can also do the exercise side by side. Fine. Yesterday we did separately present indefinite tense and present continuous tense, right? And we see its their use and few examples. Today we will compare both the sentences so that when a sentence comes in front of you, and how you can see and how you can guess it out which tense is used in this sentence, or how we have to use the sentence. Is it clear? Yesterday we have done this part, present indefinite tense and present continuous tense, and we just look at the quick usage and structure and example, right? It was clear to you, right? Now we are going to compare both the sentences, both the tenses, right? What is the difference, and where we have to use present indefinite tense or simple present tense, and where we have to use present continuous tense, right? Look on the screen. Right. Okay, here we are. Right. Present simple or simple present, like what is the structure in which we use subject and verb, right? Only subject is there and verb is there. There is no helping verb, right? Whereas in present continuous tense, there is subject, there is helping verb, and there is present participle form of the verb, right? Whereas in, you can see in simple present tense, there is subject, verb, and which verb? First form of verb, right? Or base form of verb. Whereas in present continuous tense, there is subject, helping verb. Which helping verb? Is, am, are, the family of be, right? And present participle. Present participle mean first form of verb plus ing. Like I sleep, right? I sleep, simple present tense. Whereas I am sleeping, it is present continuous tense. That's clear? Okay, where we have to use and how we'll come to know, okay, there we have to use simple present tense, and there we have to use present continuous tense. If we'll see first one, present simple tense expresses general truths, right? General truths, for example, it really rains in the desert, right? It's a universal truth or general truth. It really rains in the forest. If you'll see the structure, right, you will see subject, and after subject, first form of verb has been used, rains, right? Instead of rain, we have added s, that we'll see in the form why we have added s here, right? So you can see subject, verb, and then object. Whereas comparatively, present continuous tense, it describes actions that are happening at the moment, which are happening now, right? Yes, Rizun, you have raised your hands up. Okay. Describe actions happening now, right? She is reading a newspaper upstairs. That's mean at the moment when you're talking, to whom you're talking about, she is reading the newspaper. And where she is reading the newspaper? Somewhere upstairs, right? Okay, fine, it's okay. By mistake, you raise your hand up. Okay, number 2, indicate present habits, right? Present simple tense indicates present habits, like the birds return to the island every morning, right? I watch television daily, right? I play cricket in the evening. These are your present habits, right? Not your past habits, but your current habits you always express in simple present tense. Whereas express annoying habits in present continuous tense. You express your annoying habits in which tense? Present continuous tense. Like, you're always forgetting to pay the bill. You're always forgetting to pay the bills. Okay, that's clear. In simple present tense indicate present habits, whereas simple continuous tense express annoying habits. Annoying habits, what is happening always, right? Right. Express annoying habits like you're always forgetting to pay the bill. You you always creating problem in the class, right? You always like irritating me. These sort of sentences, right, which are annoying habits, and most of the time they're always right. That you express in present continuous tense. Whereas your present habits, you play, you take rest, you study, whatever you do, that you will express in your simple present tense. Okay. Next, in simple present tense, you express timetable events. Timetable events which are planned according to the timetable. Like, for example, the plane to London takes off at 6:30. Though we are talking at 12 o'clock, and the plane timing is in the future like 6:30, that you can say the plane to London takes off at 6:30 a.m. Like, it is according to the timetable, right? It is in the routine uh, of the timetable of airplanes, right? So you will describe it in simple present tense. Hope it is clear. Like, if you have listened the commentaries, right, and announcements, mostly they are timetable events which they describe, so they use for this simple present tense. Whereas in present continuous tense, you describe future arrangements which are mostly informal. Like, she's getting married on 3rd November. For example, this is June now, and someone is getting married in November, that is in future, right? But instead of saying she will get married on 3rd November, you can also say she is getting married on 3rd November, because it is arranged, it is planned, right? In planned future events, you will describe in present continuous tense, whereas planned present events you will describe in, or timetable events which are scheduled, that you will describe in simple present tense, right? Next, see, present tense indicate permanent states, right? For example, I like the new James Bond film, right? Indicate permanent states, whatever you like, whatever you don't like, right? That you can describe your states in simple present tense. Whereas in present continuous tense, you express temporary states, like she's working at the museum until the end of this month. She's working at the museum until the end of this month. That's mean after that she's not working, right? That's clear. Okay, quickly I revise this, and if it is clear to you, you can tell me, right? It's just a sort of comparison, right, where you have to use present simple present tense, and where you have to use present continuous tense. First of all, the difference is in their structure, right? Structure was we have discussed already yesterday. Today again we are going to discuss the form in next slide. Here I'm going to tell you the comparison, where you are going to use simple present tense and where we use simple that present continuous tense. Number one, we discussed it is used for journal truths, right? Whereas present continuous tense is used to describe actions happening now, right? It is for the routines and it is for the instant action which are happening right now. Number two, it indicates present habits, whereas it expresses annoying habits, right? Number three, it expresses timetable events, whereas we describe future arrangements which are already done, which are planned in present continuous tense, right? And simple present tense indicate permanent states, whereas present continuous tense expresses temporary states. Okay, if it is clear, give me thumbs up. I can see you, right? Hurry up, give me thumbs up if these differences are clear to you. Okay, Faizan, Khizar, and Sania, Mohibba, Nawal, Dawood, Miria. So okay, thank you, beta. All of you have given me thumbs up. That is clear, right? It is just for if you come across to check the difference between the sentences, so you know the comparison and it will be easy for you to use the sentence, right? Now see the next slide, right? Here there is a comparison again in simple present tense and present continuous tense, right? Current habits to talk about how often things happen, permanent situation, and general truths and facts that we have already discussed here. Whereas in present continuous tense, to express the idea that something is happening right now, like whatever is happening right now, like I'm teaching you, that is in present continuous tense. We are in the process of doing longer action, which is in the progress, expresses the idea that something irritating or shocking after happens. The same things that we have earlier discussed, right? Where we have to use of these two sentences, right? Now we'll see the form, right, which is in the form of cloud. You can say we always discuss the tenses through pronouns, right? The pronouns which are used as subject. What are the pronouns which are always used as a subject? I, we, you, he, she, it, and they, right? You know the structure already, you know these pronouns already, and table as well, right? I'm just going to tell you which verb you will use: I, you, we, and they, which he, she, and it, because in simple present tense we use first form of verb, or you can say base form of verb with I, you, we, and they, right? You know what are I, you, we, and they? They are pronouns which are used in place of noun. Subject is always either a noun or a pronoun. If you don't want to use noun, then you will use pronoun. And which are the pronouns which are always used in place of nouns or in place of subject? They are I, we, you, he, she, it, and they. Right, I'm going to come back on the form again with I, you, we, and they. We use first form of verb, right? I play, you play, we play, they play. For negative, we use do not with that, right? I do not play, you do not play, we do not play, they do not play, right? To make them interrogative or question, what we do comes at the beginning or before the subject, like do I play, do you play, do we play, do they play, right? Whereas if your subject is he, she, it, or singulars, right? He, she, it, or singular, then you have to add s with the first form of verb or simple present tense, or you can say your base form of verb, right? He, she, it, then you will add s with the first form of verb, like he plays, she plays, it plays, right? For negative, instead of do not, you will use does not if your subject is he, she, and it, or singular. He does not play, she does not play, it does not play, right? To make the sentence interrogative, does come at the beginning or before the subject, like does he play, does she play, does it play, right? Is it clear? This is the basic form that you have already learned. I'm just going to revise it. And always remember we add s, right? Like likes, play, plays, or es, right? Where if to that verb which end on into o, s, ch, double s, sh, x, that is your previous information. I'm just quickly going to revise this, right? So if the verb ends in consonant y, we drop y and we put I, like dry. How you will do right is plural, dries. That we already know. I'm just revised it. Okay. If the structure or form of present tense is clear, present simple present tense or present indefinite tense is clear, give me thumbs up. Hurry up quickly. Yes, hurry up. Yes, okay. Thank you, Albert. What's about others? Nawal, Jeremiah, Muhibba, Sania. Yes. What's about Samra, Dawood, and Rohan? Is it clear to you? Yashal, Angel. Okay, thank you, Vanya. Right. It is clear to you. Fine. Now look at the form of present continuous tense, right? It is very simple. It is very easy. Like again, after subject, we use some helping verb, be family, is, am, are, right? And then present participle. Present participle mean first form of verb plus ing, right? And with I we use am. With I we use am. I'm playing, I'm not playing, am I playing, right? To make it negative, we have to write only not after the helping verb, right? Whereas in simple present tense we use, because there was no helping verb, so we have written do not or does not, right? As there is helping verb present, so it is very simple. You have to write not after the helping verb. I'm playing, I'm not playing, am I playing, right? For interrogative, for questions, you have to bring this helping verb before the subject or at the beginning of the subject, right? And if your subject is you, we, they, if your subject is you, we, they, then what you have to do, then you going to use are, right? Like you are playing, we are playing, they are playing. For negative, not will come after helping verb. You, we, they are not playing, right? For interrogative, are will come at the beginning or before the subject, like are you playing, are we playing, are they playing, right? Now if your subject is he, she, it, so simply you have to use is, right? Whereas in simple present tense, the most important thing is that we have to add s or es with the first form of verb, and in negative and interrogative we have to use does not or does. Whereas this is very easy, very simple. In he, she, it, you have to use only is, you have to use only is, right? And for negative, after is, which is helping verb, not, right? And to make it interrogative, you have to bring it out, your helping verb, right? He, she, it is playing, he, she, it is not playing, is he, is she, or is it playing, right? Hope it is clear. I'm going to revise it quickly, right? I always tell you the English structure of the sentences, we write subject, then verb, then object, right? Subject is always noun or pronoun, right? Noun is the name of anything. If you don't want to write the name, then you will write pronoun. And which are the pronouns which are always used as a subject? They are I, we, you, he, she, it, and they, right? First person, second person, and third person. Okay, in simple present tense, which are the pronouns which carry only or which preceded by only first form of verb? They are I, you, we, and they. I, you, we, and they, we write only first form of verb. I play, you play, we play, and they play, right? Whereas if your subject is he, she, and it, then you have to add s or es with your verb and first form of verb, like he plays, she plays, or it plays. For negative, I, you, we, and they, right? We carry do not with them. And for he, she, and it, we write does not. For interrogative, if your subject is I, you, we, and they, do will come at the beginning, whereas for he, she, and it, does will come at the beginning, right? Similarly, in present continuous tense, it's very easy. After subject, you have to write helping verb, and after helping verb, not first form of verb, rather present participle form of verb. Present participle form mean first form plus ing. You can see on the screen, right? First form play, right? And it is having ing with it. It becomes present participle, right? I, we use am, I am, you, we, they are, he, she, it is, right? And for negative, you have to use not after the helping verb. For interrogative, you have to bring out or before the subject your helping verb. Okay, if form is clear of both the tenses, give me thumbs up quickly. Is it clear? Both the forms are clear. Okay, good. Fine. Right. Now, this is, I just left the slide here. This is for your extra information that you already know, but you can revise it. If the word ends in E, we drop the E, like live, live, living. If the word ends in IE, we change IE to Y, like lie, lying, right? Consonants plus vowels plus consonant. One syllable, we double the final consonants. Two or more syllables, we double only if the final, right, syllable is stressed, right? Like begin, beginning, right? G is consonant, I is vowels, and N is consonant, right? And what you will do, you will double the last word, right? Like opening. That's clear? Okay, if it is clear, we are going to move and I'll show you more example. Like you can see that here, what are the frequent words that we use with simple present tense and what are the words that we use, right? Signal words that we use with present continuous tense. That is also a clue to know whether the tense is simple present tense or present continuous tense, right? Fine. Like adverb of frequency mostly have been used with present simple present tense, like never, hardly, rarely, sometimes, often, usually, always, right? And even every day, day, once, twice, right? These are the words that we use at the beginning or at sometime at the end of the sentences. Whereas in present continuous tense, now, at the moment, tonight, these sort of words we use with present continuous tense, right? To make it more clear, you can see here, right? I have written it here. Okay, right. You can see here. For present, simple present tense, what we use always, every day, on Thursday, sometimes, usually, at weekends, every week, normally, right? For example, I play tennis always or usually or sometimes. You work in an office at the weekends or normally or every week. He dances every day on Thursday, whatever you want to use. They go swimming sometimes at weekends, normally every week, whenever you want. I don't eat spinach always or every day or sometimes or usually, right? You don't learn every week, normally, whatever you want to use this word. He doesn't watch TV sometimes, usually, always, every day. They don't sing every day or normally or whatever. Fine. If you will see present continuous tense, so what are the frequent words that we use with them? We are sleeping now or right now or at the moment or today. I'm dancing, whatever, right? Now, right now, at the moment. She is watching TV at the moment or now or today. He isn't crying right now. They aren't listening now. I'm not eating today or at the moment. That's clear. If it is clear, give me thumbs up. Hurry up, beta, hurry up. Give me thumbs up. If it is clear, then quickly we'll do the exercise. Fine. Now we have discussed its usage, where we have to use, right, with comparison. Then we have to see the form of both the sentences, how we have to make negative and interrogative as well. Then we have to see the frequent words that are used with these both sentences, right, which clearly shows the difference between these two sentences. Okay, if it is all is clear, now look at your text exercise that is from your text. Quickly take out your text, your grammar part C. Make the present indefinite or present continuous sentences, right? You dash chocolate. Yes, beta. You can unmute yourself one by one. Okay, we are going to start. Okay, Vanya. Yes, beta. Yes, Vanya. You dash chocolate. Yes, I think Vanya is speaking, but there is something wrong with the mic. Yes. Yes, Nawal, you tell me.
You do not like chocolate.
Okay, you do not like chocolate. Vanya beta, आपकी आवाज नहीं हमें आई because there was some problem with your mic. But anyhow, I know you know the answer. Thank you so much. Okay, we do not like chocolate. You do not. You के साथ do लगेगा. Do not like chocolate. Very good. Okay, now we'll be very quick. She dash at the moment. Like why I've told you all these things, because these are the guess words. These are the frequent words that have been used with the sentences, and you can guess out quickly. Right, we'll use present tense or present continuous tense. Yes, beta. Who has raised the hand up? She dash at the moment. She dashed at the moment. So many students raised their hands up. Actually, on the screen, I'm unable to see. But anyhow, one of you must unmute and please tell me. Okay.
She
Yes,
does not study at the moment.
She does not
She
study
does
at the.
not study at the moment.
Okay,
Not
beta.
study at the moment.
Okay, she is not studying at the moment, right? Does not हम use नहीं करेंगे because I just showed you in the previous
She
slide
not
that which.
study.
Okay, you're correct now. She is not studying at the moment. Okay, good. Now better to tell me in your chat box, because I'm unable to see your hands, right? You can just raise your hand in your chat box and tell me. They dash rice every day. Quickly. Yes. They dash rice quickly. Yes, Mohit.
They do not eat rice every day.
Very good. They do not eat rice every day. Yes, Mirias. We dash now. We dash now.
We are not working now.
Very good. We are not working now. Yes, now Daud. Daud Rishid, you tell me. It dash a lot here. It dash a lot here. Simple present tense, and with it you have to add S with the verb. Yes, tell me now.
It rains a lot here.
Very good. It rains a lot here. I dash on a holiday tomorrow. Right. I dash look planned. Like we are talking about your planned future now, right? The fourth point of the comparison. Yes, I dash on a holiday tomorrow.
I will go on holiday tomorrow.
Okay, I will go. That is future, but we have also discussed that we planned events, right? Which are in the future. Yes, we can use in
I'm going on holiday tomorrow.
Very good. I'm going on holiday tomorrow. Planned future events we can discuss in present continuous tense. Okay, beta, very good. Is it clear? If it is clear, give me thumbs up, right? And if you have missed any point, I have written the answer. Okay. Most of the students, rather all the students, it is clear. Okay, these are the answers. If you have missed any point, you can see do not like, is not studying, do not eat, are not working, rains, am going. Right? These were the answers of your exercise. Okay, last but not the least, there is a question number 4. Question is punctuate the following paragraph. That is, I think, which paragraph is this? I think 4th paragraph of your lesson. Just punctuate it yourself and then tally with your book, right? Open paragraph number 4 and you can see how many mistakes have you done. It's very easy. Still, if there is any problem, we can discuss. Okay, you have done punctuation with Sir Nasir in your previous classes. Okay, now last question is also this one, that is related to study only. Just go through this, time is up, otherwise I would continue this hyphen where you have to use your hyphen, though it is not a part of grammar but it is in your book, but it is very informative because in your academic writing, when you're writing, it really gives you some help. So we will read together someday, right? And I would prefer that you will read all these rules. No exercises there, but very nicely they have given the rules where you have to use the hyphens, right? And most of the time when your line is finished and you have to the line is finished, ended, and you have to go on the next line, you break the word, and at the very wrong point you break the word. So better to go through these rules. These are sort of guideline where you have to use your hyphen. Right, we're going to discuss this, or we are going to read it definitely in our next class, and we're going to start next lesson as well. Right, up till now this is all about your lesson number 2. Still, if you have got any difficulty, any confusion, you can ask me or you can text me on in the chat box. Right, beta, now take care. This is all about your lesson. Now see you on Monday. Okay, God bless you.